Hi guys, so what I'm going to be doing today is going to be showing you a quick update of my modular terrain what I've been building, and I've also been working on another piece of terrain which I will create a video of how I made it. I haven't recorded that, but I'll just make another terrain piece to show you what that is. So these are the pieces. I don't know whether this camera is going to be in the right spot. But these are the pieces so far. Don't think I've got the camera set up right, but we'll have to work with it now. So I'll just show each piece individually now. So this is what they start as. So this is going to be, so you can see in there the little, you can see the little connectors. So this is what they're going to be. Once the roof piece on, I've really put it all in there. That's going to get some filler over the top of it, making it look like this, making it look rocky, blast and everything. So this piece does just slide off it's a little bit tricky to get in there, but see if we can do it. Oh, there we go, look at that. So yeah, that just slides, and then that does not, I can literally pick this piece up by that and swing it around. It's quite solid in there. Piece of foam board with a piece of cardboard attached to it fills that joint up quite nicely. Then now, this was the original paint job with the bolts on. I was going to make it look like metal, but I'm going to take the bolts back off and just make it look like concrete, just because I'm not really liking the metal look. So that's what that will be. And then this is the piece I've made. So this is the piece I'm currently making. This is going to be, obviously it's not finished, it hasn't got no borders on it or anything like that, so that will be a piece what slots in there like that. Now the basis of, so this, what I'm going to show you now, works for any piece. If you're going to make one of these, a long piece. So to make something like that, it would be this. So what I'd do is if I was going to do the building, I'd put that down. Now that's the point where let's get in camera. That's the point where my short one will work there. So when I want to cut a piece of foam board, I put it there. And so it goes wobbly cam and mark it there on the underneath and cut it. If I was doing this length, it'd be right from the corner because that's the longest one. So I'd measure that. So this is it's not this one I'm measuring, it's that one, but so just you'd measure there, cut it, measure there, cut it. Then what you do, you get two of those, so two of the same size, make them a little bit longer, just so when you come to the edge, you can shave them down. So if it's there, you can shave them down to that point, just to make a little bit, so you've got some work room. So this is the piece where the little slotter thing will go. So all it is, two pieces, and then I made a template so that all my slots will be exactly the same size. Pretty straightforward. That there is an inch. Then what is this? This is a 2-inch gap, 2-inch gap, and then an inch. So every piece you make, you just put that up against the edge, up against the corner, line it up, and then you'll get a pencil or something and just put that in there. That gives you your marks for where the slots will be. So obviously then you don't put anything in that spot. When I got some scrap pieces and I drew the same template onto them. The edge here I'm not too worried about because I'm going to be chamfering that down. It's all going to be shaved. So once that goes on there, that block there allows it to be, so working with a milliput, it does work quite well, but what I've started doing now is making it so that the foam board goes straight to the edge of each piece, so that if I've got to do any shaving or chamfering down, it's all flush. So literally I don't have to worry about trying to fill the gaps in milliput, which just takes time. So that's that piece and that piece, which this one will go on Now this one does have 2 slots, you don't need 2 slots, you only need 1 in each piece, but that'll glue there like that, and then you shave that down. So that's those. That's those now. This is them when I've started to add a bit more to them. So I've started to put some rubber on, a few sandbags, and then this is just going to have a wash over it. So then that piece will have, so the piece off here also will connect. Here we go, see if I can do it. There we go. On there. Doesn't quite match up quite as nicely with this one, but it's what it is. It's off there. So that's that. Clear this out of the way. Now for sandbags, again, made a template. Sandbag template. 8mm across this line. 1mm. Not 8mm, sorry. 0.8mm. That's right. 0.8 centimeters. There we go, across there, and 1 centimeter across there. And then you do your mini put. You'll roll it to there, and then squish it to this. And these are cut off in 3/4 of an inch segments, which make the sandbags the size what they are. And then all I do is to make the bullet holes. I get just like, you can use a cocktail stick or anything, but I've got this tool. Just literally drill a hole and then literally just fan the edges out. Yeah, so that's that. Now I have made templates for a lot of things, or I'll show you those in a moment when I show you this piece of terrain. Let's move that out of the way. So this is another piece of terrain. This is not modular, but something I've been working on. So sandbags again. I didn't put no bullet holes in this because I only really started putting the bullet holes in them after I'd done this piece. So, bit of balsa wood in there. It's easier to shave than cocktail sticks and lollipop sticks. I did try it with lollipop sticks, but they're too difficult to shave. This has just had a filler coat over it, and then this had a lot of warping. So this original was foam board. I paste it all with glue, turn it over, paste it all with glue to try and prevent it from warping. Once I'd stuck all this on, it warped still. So what I did is I cut out a little bit of a bigger piece, and on this side, the bottom side, I only put glue on the bottom side. So this one was warping up, whereas this one, being as the glue's on the bottom, would warp down. And then what I do is, once that bottom one's, the glue's dried on it, you clamp them both together. Now I'll use some weights and things like that, and then just clamp them together. And I've got these, let's grab them. I've got these clamps, what I use, from Wilco. What I use to clamp them down, and then it literally, there's no warp, and then filling the milliput in the gaps only strengthens it, so it keeps, so the milliput keeps it solid, so there's not going to be any more warping in a sense, hopefully. But yeah, there's the front, these little window coverings, and that's just balsa wood in there. These are, I didn't make templates for these, but I measured them so I know what they would be. I think these are 1/2 inch, I think. These are maybe 3/4 of an inch. 3/4 of an inch, 1/2 inch. 1/2 inch on the top just to top it off. And then cut out a little bit of scraps, some knitting mesh just to put something on the floors, bit of broken floor as well. And then for the windows, so I've got my little paperclip of templates. So this is what I was going to use for if I had to do any gridded floor. Template for the windows. So that's a 1.5 inch gap, because that's how much space I want between each window. So each window was 1.5 inches apart, which gives it a nice gap. So when you're doing your foam board piece, so for instance, just grab a piece of scrap foam board. So if this was going to be a wall piece, I'd put that up against there. Now the bottom is an inch away. That's an inch. That's 1.5 inches. So as soon as I put that up against there, you can do this on camera, and I'll draw that in there. Hopefully you can see that. There's my window. Then to do the next one, I'd put that up against there. Like that. Obviously that would be the next window will I cut out, and then this will be broken down rubble. But if you want, I will do a video on this if you want. It's pretty straightforward, but leave a comment if you want me to do a video on that. I might just do a video anyway. And then this was the exterior one, the outside template, which allows me to make these window coverings. So basically all this was, again, was this. Let's grab this back. Was this piece drawn like that, and then what I did is measured from here to where about, say, I don't know, I think that was, what was that, 3 inches or 2 inches maybe? Yeah, I measured 2 inches up, so 2 inches, measured that 2 inches up. Then I measured, I think it was half an inch out, let's have a look. Yep, so you measure, so a 1/4 of an inch, so that was a 1/4 inch out. So you measure out to there, which gives you 1/4 inch line all the way running round, and a 1/4 inch line around there, 1/4 inch line around there. Then when you get to here, find the centre point of this, just measure between there, find the centre point. Then obviously that's the centre point there, to make these windows. And then what I'll do is I'll grab, I'm not prepared for this, and from that point there, measure 1/4 inch up, put a mark, say if it's there, and if this is your 1/4 inch mark here, so if that's your line where you measure the 2 inches, this is your 1/4 inch line, so that point there and that point there, I'll grab a protractor or half a protractor I think it's called, from there to there, draw a line. Obviously this isn't 1/4 inch, it's just me guessing, but you get the idea. Same on the other side, and then you cut. So the way, obviously I did this on the template on card, so what I did is I cut that little corner out there, just so when I put it onto that, I can line it up. And I cut that little bit out there, so I can line it up again, and obviously you cut the entire exterior out. So when you line that up against the previous one, then you draw around it, gives you your exterior window. Then you cut this bit out, this bit out, and then you're left with that, which you can glue around. These middles, you can, I don't know what, you can find something to do with them somewhere. But yeah, that's my current terrain. These have just got to be sprayed up, and I'll be putting some snow on them. Just a few rocks when I made from the Woodland Scenics mould, and these were just some rocks from a bag of slate, or I think it was a bag of rocks or something I bought from the DIY shop. But yeah, I try to make templates for everything just so it keeps everything uniform. So when if I do have to make it again in future, I can just get them out, and everything is literally going to be the same. Every window is going to be the same height, same position. So obviously maybe 6 months time, if I haven't done no terrain for a while, I'll come back to it, grab the templates, and literally I can just, obviously these windows are a lot bigger than these ones, so I'm going to be making a set of these and a set with this window. But yeah, then these just have a wash over, bring it down, and that will be those coloured. But yeah, templates, yeah, let me know what you think, guys. If you like this video, please leave a like, comment as well if you do want me to show a video on how I make the window templates, and I'll catch you again next time. Thanks for watching that video, guys. That's the updated modular train. It'll be nearly finished soon, so I'll put another video up for that. And as per usual, to the left there you'll see the icon where you can subscribe to my channel. Please leave a like and comment if you do wish me to show the templates. And over there to the right I'll show you the link to the previous modular terrain video. And thanks again, guys.